everyone, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. This is episode 24. It's another glorious day in Kirkwall after completing some companion quests last time, and Merrill is currently sitting in a corner thinking about what she has done. The consequences of her actions have probably been some of the biggest that we've seen so far, and it's not necessarily the whole fact that blood magic in itself is a bad thing, because it does have some moments where it's like, oh, but it's frowned upon, and I get why. But the problem is, with Dear Merrill, is it's a blind obsession. And what I really thought was interesting was she really thought that she had such full control and understanding of the situation that if there were any consequences, if there were to be any, she would be able to dictate who would receive those consequences, who it would affect, where everything would go. She really felt like she had such an all-encompassing view and handle on this situation that when things went so terribly wrong, which they always were going to, she's like, oh, this was never supposed to happen. And that's just such the classic realization of, oh, wait, maybe my obsessive tendencies with like focusing so hard on this one particular thing without really grasping the full like dangers of this situation, maybe it's not going to go down the way that I think it will, or know it will, you know? Keeper Marathari, even if you don't tell her that you're going to fix the mirror, goes in and takes on the spirit, which is a pride demon, because what did the pride demon do? It appealed to Merrill's proud nature of her wanting to be the savior of her clan, and Merrill fell right into that. And it's just, while there are probably many who can see maybe she was on the right path, maybe what she's after is a good thing, maybe she is right, but the problem is the way she's going about it and the way that she is putting everyone close to her in harm's way to achieve it, when there could potentially be many other ways to do so. I think what's especially interesting about it as well is if we take our characters into consideration, our main character into consideration, it's like there was never going to be an instance, especially with like sort of the stances that we've taken, the relationships we've formed, where we would just all of a sudden go, oh, Merrill gets a pass. You know what I mean? She's my friend and I will make that exception, you know? It was just never gonna happen. And I just know this is going to be the most hotly debated instance that's taken place in this playthrough so far, because there's so many people that will look at Merrill and say, she's never done anything wrong and I love her. And it's ridiculous. But we all have our hang-ups, don't we? We all fall into certain traps with certain characters. And what I also think is really great about these Dragon Age characters as well is like, not all of them are all inherently likable, you know, in a fact where they all have so many flaws about them. No character here is perfect. And I really like that. Everyone has this different side to them, or just something about them that is flawed, and the game focuses on that in the companion quests really, really well. And I love and appreciate it for that. And it's a classic situation where it's like putting a bunch of people in a BioWare party that don't all have aligning values and don't all get along, and seeing how they play off of each other. And I think that's really great. And I'm still really enjoying it regardless. There's like, I think that's something to also highlight, is like the frustrations with character isn't a negative thing, and it's not me going, oh, I hate this and I don't like it. It's like I actually do really, really like it, because there should be characters in stories that you hate to love and you love to hate, and they make you feel these frustrating things, because that's good writing and it's good storytelling, that you don't like all your characters. And there's a difference between a bad character, a badly written character, and just a bad character that you don't like or just isn't good, you know? And this game has plenty of really well-written characters that are frustrating or annoying, and it's to its merit. Like, it's a good thing, and I really love that. But today we will focus on what lies ahead and we're going to be speaking to First Enchanter Orsino inside the Templar Hall in the Gallows. We're going to do Best Served Cold. And then Varric also has 2 things to talk to us about inside the Hanged Man. So we will be doing that as well. We've got a very busy to-do list, as always. So Orsino is holed up in the room next to Meredith. They just literally stare at each other, almost, through the walls.
Thank you for coming, champion. Few will associate with me now that I am the focus of Meredith's ire, which leaves me in a difficult position. She is not entirely wrong. I know some of my people are using dangerous means to oppose her, but I cannot seek the Templars' aid without making every mage a target.
And this is good. Instantly off the bat, this is really good. Because this is something that we've been sort of thinking about and identifying is like, in terms of mages and being sympathetic to mages and all that kind of stuff, we also have to acknowledge that this game has been filled, absolutely filled, with so many blood mages, so many crazy mages, and it's because it's like Kirkwall in particular has this very weak veil thing going on, and we know that it's not like this everywhere, but it's hard because we're in this situation where it's like, look, I know that it looks bad, and like we're in this situation where we're dealing with so many crazy mages all the time, but we don't want to make every single mage a target. We don't want an exalted march, you know? And I like that we've got the First Enchanter being the one to say this and being like, look, like, it's not all looking good, but I need your help.
What are they doing?
All I know is numerous mages have left the circle at night, sometimes for days at a time. I'd rather not follow our knight commander by leaping to the worst possible conclusion. But the idea of blood magic has crossed my mind.
I mean, I can attest to that. Every time I walk through the streets at night, I'm literally having like blood mages trying to like eviscerate me. And they're just hanging out in front of the Viscount's Keep. Like, it's pretty nuts, man.
She does like to add 1 and 1 and get 11, doesn't she?
Sometimes 111. I've heard rumors, whispers of a meeting tonight in Hightown. I would go myself, but should I leave the tower without permission, Meredith would call it proof of my involvement.
That is also quite true.
So I shouldn't slit my wrists and dance naked under the moonlight just to fit in?
I would not recommend it. Just learn the nature of this meeting. You needn't interrupt unless you find proof of something sinister. I pray not, or Meredith will have what she needs to justify the rite of annulment.
Yeah, that's kind of not what we want. In the 83rd year of the Glory Age, one of the mages of the Navaran Circle was found practicing forbidden magic. The Templars executed him swiftly, but this brewed discontent among the Navara Circle. The mages mounted several magical attacks against the Templars, vengeance for the executed mage, but the Knight Commander was unable to track down which were responsible. 3 months later, the mages summoned a demon and turned it loose against their Templar watchers. Demons, however, are not easily controlled. After killing the first wave of Templars who tried to contain it, the demon took possession of one of its summoners. The resulting abomination slaughtered Templars and mages both before escaping into the countryside. The Grand Cleric sent a legion of Templars to hunt the fugitive. They killed the abomination a year later, but by that time it had slain 70 people. Divine Galatea, responding to the catastrophe in Navarra and hoping to prevent further incidents, granted all the Grand Clerics of the Chantry the power to purge a circle entirely if they rule it irredeemable. This rite of annulment has been performed 17 times in the last 700 years. From Of Fires, Circles and Templars, A History of Magic in the Chantry by Sister Patrine. God damn. Okay. Investigating a secret nighttime gathering of mages and Templars in Hightown. I will tell you one thing. I did have a very brief moment. Why does my character seem like so jittery? He seems like very fast paced when he turns. Like, Why is he so skittish? Why is it going so fast? Only when he's turning, like, shortly. Weird. I did have this very specific moment with my character, and I thought about this for a while, which was the All That Remains questline. Is our character is probably involved in his most personal and emotional quest in the game, which is the death of his mother, but not even the death of, the desecration of his mother, taken apart and rebuilt with other people's body parts, and then risen from the dead, and still being in there enough to have a farewell to our character. And I did have this genuine thought process of, realistically, that could cause so much of a shift within someone emotionally to then go anti-mage as a result. And we haven't done that, but there was a genuine part of me that was very much in that mental state of, this would be reason enough to make a character snap and go, this blood mage and this like mage in general has done something I never thought would even be possible and defiled my family. And his sister's gone, and now and the brother was gone ages ago, and like he's the only one that's left now, at least in terms of like who's there for him and around him, that I was like, it would kind of almost make sense for the champion of Kirkwall, our Hawk, to then flip a switch and kind of be more on Fenris's side of things and go like full anti-mage and side with the Templars. So I do want to kind of voice that out there, that it's like, I have genuinely, from a role-playing perspective, played with that idea and thought about it. But I think the only reason I haven't done that, as exciting as it would be for a story reason, and how fitting it feels it would be, I think what would then happen is I would end up alternating every single character's relationships that I've built from their friendships and rivalries back into the middle again, because everyone would start going, I would start changing my relationship with every single character. So I've kind of like held off of doing that. But it is a very interesting discussion to have. And I feel like it's a very fitting event. If there was ever a point in a story where you would choose, or I guess you would switch sides from being sort of pro-mage to anti-mage, that questline would have been it. Like, absolutely. Because it's just like...
How does one get made a
intense.
The assembly votes on it. Enough votes, and bam, you're a living god.
You should ask to be made a paragon of manliness.
Oh, I like the way you think, Ravani. But one doesn't just ask to be made a paragon.
Why not? Everyone can see you're a paragon of manliness. It's just a matter of making it official.
I don't like that she's paragon. But that is funny. Varric, the paragon of manliness. We love to see it. Alright. Nighttime. Best served cold. Let's have a look at this nighttime meeting. Oh, I guess... No, I feel like I should change my party. So I just realized who I've got. We'll change our party. Because we should bring some mages along. So we will bring Anders. And we will bring... Aveline of the City Guard would probably like to know about what's going on here. And I will bring Varric. Oh, right into it. There you go. Blood rages.
Try to leave the pretty ones alive!
You go through me before anyone else.
Whoa. Just wiped the party.
Could have gone better.
Holy shit. Just straight up wiped the party. What the fuck? God damn. Oh, and Varric just died again. Whoa, what is going on? Oh, shit. You got Varric, you bastard. Wow, okay. Oh god, am I leveling you up mid-combat? Okay. It's not what I was intending to do, but sure, we'll level you up mid-combat. How about that?
Get back! That's enough!
No more. Order will be restored.
Okay. Oh, not over yet. First battle of the day. I was not expecting to get wiped out so quickly. Red Run Streets, directions to the Crimson Weaver's base. Blood will be our salvation in this new home. Hightown is ours, beginning in the lair. Know it and know you belong. The Bleeder. They really want to make it really obvious what they're doing. Yeah, the Bleeder. Okay. It's one way to refer to yourself as doing blood magic.
I'm too good looking to die this young.
Welcome back, Varric. You've done great. I love getting injury pop-ups. That's funny. Oh, hang on, that's a health potion, not an injury kit. I haven't had to heal an injury on you yet at all. Oh. I swear... Oh, you had multiple injuries. Because he went down twice. Alright, there you go. Wonderful. Alright. Okay, Red Run Streets. Red Run Streets is separate to our Best Served Cold midnight meeting. I actually thought that was involved. So it turns out the Blood Rages thing is separate, but it's also weirdly timed. Considering what we're doing right now. Okay, suspicious house. Jakeson the Bleeder. Jakeson Hall. Alright, well you're going immediately. Get this guy out of here. Oh, I don't like what you're doing. Get out of here. Go straight for the source. Nice explosion. Guys, you can stand down. We've killed your leader, the Bleeder. What a silly name. Yeah, this is really funny that we're doing this quest right now. God damn. Massacring them. Well done, Hawk. Top Chop Brand. Why does he have a battle axe? What the hell? Okay. For some reason, we've got a blood mage with a battle axe. Okay. Lovely. Alright, let's go. Fitting that we do that, and we finally take out the blood rages. On the same night, we go to this meeting. Slowly taking out all these weird groups. There's Templars here.
Someone's coming. The champion.
We know you're spying for Orsino.
Run. We'll handle this.
What the hell? Wait. Wait a minute. There's Templars and mages together. Outside of the De Lance mansion. Alright. What the fuck? Okay, plot thickens. Well, Orsino's gonna love that we've had to have engaged in the fight immediately. He's like, don't involve yourself unless you need to. Okay, so Orsino, I may have had to slaughter a bunch of Templars and Circle Mages together, which is going to piss off both parties. What? Ooh.
We should search them. See if there's any further...
A torn note found in a conspirator's pocket. Will not tell you again. It's not safe to bring new recruits to our meetings. Meredith has eyes everywhere. Bring anyone who claims to be against her to Gardabali's warehouse at night. We must ensure their loyalty, lest Meredith discover us before we are ready to confront her.
for evidence of their plans.
Yeah, I'm one step ahead of you, mate. Huh. Okay. So there are Templars and Mages both willing to move against Meredith. Orsino's going to love this. Heard the conspiracy's recruitment point in Gardabali's warehouse on the Lowtown docks at night. Someone just runs out through the De Lance mansion, though. Dracula? Did someone run through here?
Who are you? I'm the mother of your grandchild. That's who.
What?
Your son, Emil. He did me last night. Got nothing out of it but bite marks and his bastard in my belly.
Impossible. You could not know so early.
What? Are you a midwife? I've been stuck by 24 men, and it never felt like this.
Oh, Guillaume! She is so foul.
So when's the wedding? When do I get to be Lady Nella de Lancet?
Oh.
Lancet.
What's wrong with her?
What the fuck?
I'm gonna be Lady Nella.
I hate that Meredith. Her face is always sour, like there's something stinky under her nose.
I really didn't expect there to be anything happening in here.
This is so embarrassing.
What the fuck? Bruh. Okay. Let me take a look around while we're in here. Oh, there's just so much going on. People living their lives. People sad. Just got some sad servants over here. Let's take a look in here. Got unopened doors. That means there's loot, baby. Whoa, shit. Thanks. Oh, a Canary sword. Varric, you deserve that. Varric, quick, get over this side.
Easy as pie.
Oh my god.
Stay still and try not to make any loud noises.
Oh my god, man. We have raided the De Lance treasure room, and it came at a cost. God, that's so funny. Oh, that's what we get for looking around. Got the classic Varric being like, oh, watch your step, while there's a spear in my ass. Anything else? You guys really didn't see like a mage come and run through the back here? You didn't hear a commotion outside? Nothing of the sort? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Okay. Looks kind of normal in here. As far as normal goes in this game. Everyone sleeps in there. Gotcha. Alright. Goodbye, Dracula. Thank you for your hospitality. Let us now go to this this meeting point. Oh, okay. It begins. Oh, no. It's just slave hunters. Reining it in. Direction to the raiding men base. No one takes back what is rightfully ours. We start in the docks, but there will be no rest until all the city is leashed in our hold. Leash Master. Ah, yes. The Leash Master must make sure that he can put a leash wordplay in there. Ah, I'm the Leash Master. I'm Mr. Bleed Man. God, that's all so bad. All of these groups are just held by, like, led by the worst people. I'm Mr. Bleed. Okay, to the rundown alley. Let's take out another group. Let's relieve these people of the leashes around their neck. Hey, Jess Varvel, Leash Master. Another mage. Unbelievable. Oh, damn. You know what I will say? I will say that by nothing other than just being completely worn down by the amount of, like, blood mages and crazy mages in this game, that the game almost just makes you want to go anti-mage as a result. I'm like, God damn it. Another one. Another one. There you go. When will it end? I, like, walk into an alley and I'm like, oh, it's another crazy mage. Unbelievable. Okay, there's more of you. Phew. Bless me. Hiding around the corner. Thought you could escape. I'm just being worn down, I think. That's it. I still care for mages, especially the innocent ones in this story, but I am being worn down here. Okay. Are we done? Why does that on the... Oh, it's just weird on the map like that. Wait, it still says reining it in, though. Okay, there might still be more of them then. Oh, yep, there's still more of them. Confirmed, still more of them. Okay. How are we doing? We done? Taking them all out? Nope, there's still more. Persistent buggers.
Looks like we made it.
Okay. I'll check around here. Oh yeah, I was just you. I'm like, the quest is still up. It's just one person hiding in an alley. Like, as long as one of us survives, all of us survive. Okay. Hello? Quest is still up. Why is this taking so long? This doesn't usually happen. What the what? Okay, what's going on? Why are they back here again? Are they just respawning? What the fuck? I'm just trying to check. Can you guys stop? Okay, thank God. Most of the slavers have abandoned Lootown. Like, they just keep coming, dude. There you go. Leash Master defeated. They're out of here. Now we get back to the main quest. Cleansing the streets. Aveline owes me some goddamn hazard pay. This was nice of them to take me out right in front of it when I was down here before. Nice. Here we go. Oh, what's the bet that we're going to have a bunch of those traps again, Varric? Okay. The one time I'm actually like, ooh, there might be traps. There again.
I told you he was after us.
No, not him. I can't do this.
Okay.
To arms!
Now that's just rude.
Okay. Enchanter. Ooh. Okay. And the other guy's bailed. Hey, there are some traps. Well, you tried your best, team. It is interesting that these are people that are opposing Meredith, and we're, I guess, actively hampering those plans, so we are indirectly helping Meredith out right now by preventing an uprising against her name. So this is quite bizarre. Because we'd rather an annulment not take place. We don't want exalted marches. We don't want the mages to be cleansed. But at the same time, we don't want Templar brutality to also persist. Ow.
Make her take you!
Lovely.
I told them not to do it, I swear. If I knew you were the one they were talking about, I'd have warned you. I don't hold with kidnapping. Not after what I went through.
Didn't I save your life?
You did. Believe me. I still dream about those blood mages. I don't know where I'd be without you. I'd never have let them kidnap anyone I knew was one of yours.
What?
I don't like where this is heading.
They said someone was spying. We needed leverage. Someone they cared about. As a hostage. We just got word they pulled some girl from the circle. A sister, I think.
Are you fucking kidding me, dude?
You bastards kidnapped my sister.
We weren't going to hurt her. Just make sure you left us alone. Do you understand? Thrask says Meredith will cause open war with the mages if she stays in charge. We have to take her down.
How did Bethany allow herself to get kidnapped? That's not my sister.
Is this whole thing to oust the Knight Commander?
She needs to go, don't you see? We need a real Viscount and Templars who protect mages, not massacre them. Just look what Thrask accomplished. Mages and Templars working together. Isn't that what we all want?
I mean, yes. I actually do agree with that.
Is Thrask the one running this conspiracy?
He's the one who brought us together. For 6 years, he's been working, one mage, one Templar at a time, teaching us we don't have to hate each other. He showed us Meredith isn't the only way.
I like this, because I like Thrask, and I like what's going on here. This is a cause I can get behind, if there's unity between the pair of them. You didn't have to kidnap my sister for that, though, you bastard.
I'm not your enemy in this. I think Meredith is a dangerous zealot.
Then talk to Thrask. He would welcome your aid. Our main base is on the Wounded Coast, an old ruin. They should all be there. Your friend, too. I promise you, Meredith is the only one we're trying to harm. I'll go back to Masha's. Please, don't tell Meredith about me. It would kill Masha if I got in trouble.
Damn it, buddy. Well, now I have a much more personal stake in this. God fucking damn it, dude. Blade of Mercy, a gift. Ooh. Isabella? Fenris. Okay. Fenris would like this Blade of Mercy. Alrighty. Kidnapped my goddamn sister, man. Okay. Well, this is going to be an interesting development. We're going to check in with Orsino at all about this? Just go straight to the stronghold. Okay. Damn. The Wounded Coast. They sure do love that location, don't they? Sigil of the Mage Underground. Nice. Well, if I had known Thrask was involved and he was doing this whole thing, I'd be like, well, that's fine, guys. Because that's what we want. We don't want mages massacred. We don't want all the bad we only want the bad Templars out of here. I like that he's been putting in the work one by one to be like, come on, guys. Peace is achievable between both of us. That's kind of the point. We're supposed to cooperate. Not just put a bunch of pressure on one of them, because the point is it's such a delicate balance between the Templars and the mages. Massively so, that if you start like putting that balance, if you start tipping that scale in favor of one over the other, it's not going to end well for any of them, because the oppressed portion of that scale are going to retaliate. If the mages get too out of control, the Templars are going to mess them all up, and if the Templars get too out of control, yeah, if the mages or the Templars get out of control, the other ones will rise up and be like, fuck you. Alright, we're going to the Wounded Coast. We've got a Who Needs Rescuing mission here anyway. But yeah, immediately when they're like, yeah, Thrask is doing this, I'm like, oh, well, that's fine. Like, I'll be on board with that.
How are you at finales, Varric?
I'm expecting some practical experience fairly soon.
Make it a good one, will you?
For you, madam, endless sunsets and roses.
Varric.
And the swift hand of the law sweeping all aside. I thought it went unsaid.
Alright, the Wounded Coast again. We've got to rescue someone who's probably been a hostage for the bandits for so long now. The Arwesian Scrolls, first aspect. The first scroll is marked with a chastened chieftain's sigil. Mine daughter was taken by the caster, and mine legion met him. She was pried from his blood scrolls, but some horror did inhabit him instead. Mine legion could not contain, and I asked for a seal, whatever the faith. Price be paid, scholar. Second scroll is vellum with an archaic script and phrasing, but the red ink remains somehow wet. Of binding a symptom, no vial can contain you. One of three, separated in prevention, unbound but caged. I must not follow. Truth will hold you, for what is truth does. The second scroll ends with a crude map and a handprint in red, the little finger severed at the first knuckle. Is this a mission? Or just a cool story? Is this like a little quest? Hasn't popped up with a new quest. Am I headed towards... Best Served Cold is down that way. Well, time to explore this full map of the Wounded Coast once again, because you gotta do it. Because there's crafting resources and other quests and all sorts to be found here every single time in each new act. I think there was something here last act that I missed, unfortunately, because every time I would walk through, I'd be like, oh, we usually end up just finding a quest that takes us there anyway. And I was like, I'll come back here later. And I think there was a group of people. And I was like, oh, I'll just come back later. And then a quest never appeared. So I think I was supposed to actually go down. So I know that I've missed some stuff, but I'm going to blame that on the fact that the game makes me scour the map every single time. Every single new act of the game, they're like, all right, all the maps are refreshed. Go through it all over again. I have to just be okay with that. All right, we got a bunch more Tal Vashoth again. They're all still here.
Let's finish this!
Take this.
One more for me! We're keeping score, right?
Are you supposed to be hostage? Oh, nice. It is a quest. Bandit to holding a captive. Hello?
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
Either your father didn't give me the whole story, or I really, really hope you're talking about someone else.
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another. Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
What?
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Hey, what did you do to my man? I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
I'll kill you till you're good and dead. What the fuck? What is going on here? Okay. Hey, Fainriel, want to make yourself present? Are you here? Come out, Fainriel.
Watch yourself. Captain of the Guard carries little weight here.
Seems I must wait a little bit longer for my love. Thank you for your aid. I will find my way back to Kirkwall. Weird. Fainriel will be saving women in their dreams. Okay. Was rescued despite the fact that the dreamer Fainriel seemed to have already have the situation well in hand. Okay. He be on that sort of like magic dream Tinder. He's just like swiping right on any damsels in distress, being like, I'm gonna save this girl in her dreams. And then she'll just think about me forever. Good job, Fainriel. Oh, hello. Oh, shit. Hello, Medan. Hello. Who are you? We found the leader. Oh, Varric's dead. Oh, hold on. It's doing stuff. Anders! Get Varric back up.
I need help here.
Ooh, everyone is losing health. You got this, Evelyn. Oh, we got the barrier. Nice. Kill it!
Waste of life, but not my choice.
Jesus. Oh, that was the quest completed? Okay. Quest completed. A physical aspect of something has been destroyed. New codex, Girdle of the Elders. Okay. The elf seemed pretty upset when we started pouring at his stuff, especially the belt. Turns out it's some kind of heirloom. The Knife-Ear claimed that it came from Arlathan, that it had been in his family for generations. Well, things change. We dumped the body by the mine for the clan to find. I took a closer look at the belt, and it was clear that the leather was new, but there was something odd about the buckle. So I brought it to this fellow in Val Royeaux who deals in antiques, and he tells me it's old. Could even be from the time of the ancient elves. I suppose the runt was telling the truth. Anyway, hope this is adequate payment for the job. You could sell it or melt the buckle down. I believe it's real silverite. Excerpt from a letter found in a gambling den in Jada. Okay. Well, there you go then. Ancient evil. Found and killed.
How about you? Ah!
I think my favorite part of all this is, hey, go to the Wounded Coast so you can go hang out with Thrask and, you know, get the lowdown on what's going on. And then we just arrive, and obviously we're just being attacked by Templars and Apostates all together. I'm like, hello, should I wave the white flag? Or do I have to massacre everybody before I tell you that I am sympathetic to your cause? Hello?
Well, here you are. You've been sticking your nose in every problem in Kirkwall since you stumbled off the boat.
Okay.
Who are you again?
Samson. I'm the one who fouled up your lad Fainriel's escape some years ago. Further back, I was a Templar, but that was before your time.
Are the mages here using blood magic?
It always comes down to that, don't it? They claim innocence, demand equality, but back 'em into a corner, and they got options we don't. Haven't found a mage yet who won't take it.
You were the upstanding citizen begging coins to get your next flask of lyrium.
It's a long time since anyone could get under my skin with that. I know what I am. So it shouldn't surprise you to see me here, right? One more blockhead move that's gonna keep me in the gutter. I just wanted to see Meredith out in her ass, like she did to me.
Meredith does seem to have a serious case of the crazies, yes.
But is she wrong? I'd hoped with Meredith gone I could take up the shield again. But maybe she was right. Give 'em a hint of freedom, mages go bad.
Your friends are right. Without Meredith, Kirkwall can be at peace again.
Mages and Templars. Working together. I must be dreaming.
Is it that simple?
I'd cheer to see her shipped to Val Royeaux. But I don't have the stomach to turn against all that's right and natural to do it.
Okay, and then he leaves. It's a classic BioWare end of conversation move right there. Just say something and then walk off. Alright, well there they all are. It's all bleeding coming together. It's all bleeding coming together. Yep, there they are. So guys, you just have to bear with me. I'm checking out the place first for items, because this game has miserable things around every single goddamn corner. Alright. Hello everybody. Sorry I killed your people at the front there. They attacked first. Is she okay?
I suppose it was too much to hope that you wouldn't have come here. Though I can't understand why you side with Meredith now. You showed me we can stand up to her. When you fought off Karaz's thugs to save those mages. Please, champion. I have nothing but respect for you. It's Meredith we must see gone.
I don't support Meredith. Where'd you even get that assumption? I haven't even really particularly done anything that's pro-Templar. She made me do some work for her before because she also threatened my sister, but then she's not the one that actually went ahead and kidnapped my sister like you guys did, by the way.
Your cause is just, but I take issue with your methods.
I should have known you recognized the threat Meredith poses. I am sorry for any distress we caused you or your friends. Let the hostage go.
No. The girl dies. Then the champion.
Stand down, Grace.
Grace? We saved you. What are you doing?
We will not kill an innocent to achieve our ends. It gains us nothing to become Meredith.
Meredith? What do I care for Meredith? I'm here for the champion.
Oh my god, man. We literally save Grace, and then she ends up getting caught. She goes back. She's like all miserable when we talk to her in the gallows. And then she ends up getting involved in Thrask's little coup of Meredith. For some reason, right, despite the fact that we have helped them out so much, Thrask automatically assumes we're pro Meredith, doesn't even like reach out to us for the sake of dramatics, kidnaps our sister, even though like we've helped them out before. We don't have an alignment. We're not a Templar, we're not a mage, we're the champion of Kirkwall. We're not tied down by one of those particular groups. And yet Thrask assumes that we're on Meredith's side, kidnaps our sister, and then we've got crazy Grace Mage who we saved to deal with. And it's just like, does no one have common sense in this place? You know? Does no one have common sense here?
Whatever you want, just tell me.
Decimus was right. There is no way for a mage to live by the Chantry's laws. You killed the best man I ever met, but I learned all he had to teach. Elaine, kill the hostage!
I don't know, Grace.
Dude.
I thought you turned your back on blood magic when you saw what happened to Decimus.
You don't know what it's like. We're locked in our cells all day, no light, no air. The Templars ask things of us. When Thrask offered a chance to make a better circle, I had to take it. But, Grace, this isn't right. Meredith's to blame for what's happening, not the champion.
Don't defy me, boy. Without me, you'd be nothing. If you're too squeamish, I'll do it myself.
No. No one has to die here.
Oh, but that's where you're wrong.
Restrain yourself.
Oh my god, she just stuck that whole thing in her chest. Oh. Oh.
Kill the champion!
Oh my god, man. Why is every character in this game so stupid? Like, what the fuck? It's ridiculous. Was it worth it? Oh my god, you got a pride abomination! Oh my god. Was it worth it? And like every single person except for a few mages at the back have are listening to her and not Thrask. Since when did Grace have the authority to make all of these people side with her over Thrask?
That's enough!
What the fuck? Just feels stupid. This feels like such unnecessary theatrics between us. At least Elaine can recognize the true threat here by pointing out the whole, hey man, it's Meredith and that we're after here. You know, how about we focus up? If we wanna overtake Meredith, maybe we should have strength in numbers and not infighting and making sure that everybody gets killed before we even have a chance to do anything about Meredith. We are just literally hurting our chances here. This doesn't help anyone except Meredith.
I tried to stay away from her, you know, after Decimus. But the circle here is worse than Starkhaven ever was. It seemed like hers was the only way out. I'm sorry. Grace used blood magic to hold her. That's the only way I can bring her out.
What happened? The last thing I remember is these Templars coming into my quarters.
These bastards won't be bothering you anymore.
Thank you. It's good to know you're still looking out for me.
They're meeting in here, Sir Callan. Oh, I guess you didn't get on so well with these mages as you thought.
Champion, Samson never said you were involved in this. I trust you were here to stop these traitors, not join them.
The champion's a good man, sir. He tried to solve things peacefully.
Yeah. Put the mage to questioning.
The boy stood up to his elders when they would have killed an innocent hostage.
You mean he was one of them, save for a convenient last-minute change of heart? I'll encourage Meredith to take it easy on him.
Thank you, champion.
Everyone else here is under arrest. Take them to the gallows. Is there any recommendation you would have me bring to Meredith, champion?
Oh my god, man. This is the really annoying part, when it's like you get like there's like this feeling when you're trying to see if you can actually have them work together, and then you're like, okay, that's just a pipe dream. Because as soon as I show up being like, hey guys, someone said I could come join your cool club. No, I'm gonna kill you and your sister. Oh. Okay. Do we want the same thing or not? It boggles the mind, it does. And at the start of this episode, I'm like, man, blood magic. Hell of a thing. And people being silly with their mage activities, and so many things happening that make you want to go, like, push you in the direction of, like, pro-Templar. And then this happens, and you're just like, you literally put my sister in danger with blood magic as well. Didn't have any sort of common sense to maybe reach out to me about anything, considering I've helped them in the past. It's just all, like, silly. I don't even know about this guy, you know?
If you killed every man who doubted Meredith's fitness, Kirkwall would be a ghost town.
You think that reason enough to spare blood mages and their willing dupes? Perhaps some of them might still be saved.
Yes, let's return to Orsino with the news. I'm sure he'll love it. Hey, Orsino. Everyone's fucking crazy. Helm of the Champion. What is she doing with my helmet? Oh my god, yes. We've got the full thing. Let's go. Oh. God, I'm so glad that helmets aren't available in cutscenes. That is fucking atrocious looking. What is my set bonus? That's all I care about. +3 strength. +5 armor. Okay. Silly looking helmet. Yeah, there's some genuine, palpable frustration brewing here with how these characters are interacting with one another. Is Thrask okay? Was he killed? I assumed he was just knocked out. I thought he was just like kind of thrown to the ground and removed from the fight. I guess he'll be getting punished as well for being here. It is increasingly difficult, like tremendously so. It's so difficult to actually feel like I have justification to keep protecting these people. I am being tested in that sense. I'm like, what the fuck? Like, please. Bethany is at this point Bethany and Elaine is like, that's it, you know? That's like that's literally it. Sorry, I just had to pause for a sec because my door went off. I had to eat some food, you know how it is. I had to eat my feelings after what we've just experienced. These goddamn mages. Both sides are pretty bad, but we really don't get like we don't get to see a lot of the circle. We've only seen sort of like all the outcasts and the people that have escaped or plotting and, you know, doing otherwise with blood mage activities and stuff like that. And it is tremendously frustrating to go through a situation like that when you've got like this glimmer of hope that you're like, oh, we could go speak to Thrask because he knows us and there is a chance that we can have people get along.
Of the mages I know, you're the one I expected to go out in a blaze.
The day is young.
It was a compliment, you ass.
No, it wasn't.
No, thank you. We don't want anyone going out in any sort of blaze.
The Knight Commander agreed to show mercy to those found conspiring with Sir Thrask. But surely you can see the Knight Commander directly now, should you wish. What would you have of me?
I just wanted an answer. I just wanted to find out.
What is the Knight Commander doing about the conspirators?
The mages have been confined to their quarters and sedated. The Templars have been suspended without pay. That is as lenient as we dare be.
Suspended without pay and sedated mages.
Everyone says the Knight Commander's gone crazy. Are you still behind her?
The people ask too much of her. She needs a spine of iron to survive her position. I have seen madness before. I saw Uldred's eyes when there was nothing human left in them. The Knight Commander. She is not there yet. But I do not have to ask where the rumors come from.
Sorry to bother you.
It's never a problem, champion.
He's talking about Uldred's from Origins, right? And that was like that whole Circle Tower thing that took place. Because I remember that he was there. That's cool. He's seen it. Yeah, I'm very conflicted. The situation is like, you either play this game as a mage and you're then very biased towards mages in general, and you'll go, I'm one of them and I'm fine, you know? So you will be very pro-mage as a result, like tipping that in your favor. Or you can be a warrior and you've got the mage history of like my father and my sister being mages, so you go, wow, my family's good, but then you play the Legacy DLC and you go, oh, my father did blood magic, and then you've like, I guess my sister's all good, and my sister's just constantly a target because of my achievements, and then there's just like everyone that we've saved or people that we've interacted with are just like pushing us further and further away from wanting to help them, which is inherently frustrating when it's like you're being sympathetic because there are mages that suffer Templar brutality when they don't deserve it. There are innocent mages that are made tranquil. The whole tranquil thing in general is such a tough thing to deal with. There's probably those that are a little more on the deserving side, and there are obviously those that do give into blood magic. Especially when they're pushed into a corner, everyone goes, just a little bit, you know. Even my character has done so in terms of tracking down my own mother with desperate measures of being like, this is my own mother, and getting Dupuy to do a little bit of cheeky blood magic tracking. Phylacteries in general is Templars being hypocrites and using blood magic to keep track of all the mages. Like, I think a lot of the whole Templar and mage thing is just a lot of hypocrisy, butting heads with different pros and cons for each group, but it's just like, especially when you're trying to help one group out, or at least try and have both groups come together, but then we're actively hurting the cause. Like, I just still can't believe that they're like, yes, our best course of action is to try and kill the champion of all people while we've got his sister hostage, and he's now going to murder all of us, dwindling our numbers that is needed to help usurp Meredith from her position. So they're just literally shooting themselves in the foot, and now we have to go back here and go, hey, Orsino, all of this stuff happened, and everything sucks. God damn. Let's see what he has to say.
Your Mage Templar group was conspiring to overthrow Meredith.
I have a sudden deep regret I interfered. I was half convinced Meredith had engineered the whole thing to trick me into incriminating myself.
Well, she wasn't involved. Oh my god. It's like, both of these are kind of valid.
Thrask admitted to leading the group.
Perhaps I've exaggerated the depths of her madness. But if she's not there yet, she will be soon.
Oh, she's there.
The only question is, once it's clear she cannot lead, will there be anyone left to oppose her? Please accept this as my thanks. It will be of more value to you right now than my friendship.
Cumberland Circle Robes. Thank you for giving me this trash. that I cannot wear. I'll be sure to put it in a box. Okay, well that's done. The conspiracy was taken down, though Orsino is still suspicious of Meredith's involvement. Well, it's not that she's directly involved, but she's inspiring it.
Champion?
God damn it, man.
You should take care what friends you keep, champion.
Alright. Well, that's that done. The last straw. The mages are close to open rebellion, though Thrask is dead. Oh, nope, he was killed. Okay, that wasn't even clear. I thought that he was kind of like, and just bonked on the head and like Tate removed from the fight. Nope, he is dead. He was killed. And the conspiracy has been stopped. The situation remains tense. Look for letters from both Meredith and Orsino, as the champion will likely be called to defend Kirkwall once more. Great. Awesome. All of the missing Qunari blades were found. Cool. Let's go return the blades. Well, the last straw sounds very, sort of almost penultimate.
I suppose you're just thrilled how the Knight Commander's basically stepped into the Viscount's seat.
She can't stall the process forever. It's not her place. Leaving the Viscount's seat empty will just tempt people to fight for it. It will cause more trouble than it prevents.
Well, you've got a brain in there after all. I was convinced that headband was to keep it from falling out.
Rude. Also, it's been 3 years with no Viscount. Like, you really would think that, like, they would have kind of done something about that by now. You're, like, in 3 years, you know? Let alone 1 year. Let's talk to Fenris about this Blade of Mercy, and then we'll talk to Varric. Hello, bud. Blade of Mercy.
Take a look at this.
A Blade of Mercy. I remember these. You see them in the Imperium. Replicas of the sword Archon Hessarian used to kill Andraste. This one looks finely crafted.
So they sell these things at every market stand in Minrathous?
Hardly. Here, let me show you. These are gifts of honor, given to those who have performed a service for the Imperium. Denarius coveted them, as I recall.
You don't talk about the Imperium much.
It's not a place I remember fondly.
Doesn't the Chantry forbid mages to rule over men?
Ah, yes. Magic is meant to serve man, and not rule over him. In the Imperium, they say that means magic should serve the greater good, which they claim the Magisters do. Do not believe it.
What do the Magisters do that's so bad?
What you call the Circle of Magi rules the Imperium. They control the Chantry as well as the Templars. They claim the Magisters are governed by holy law, but they are the law. They do as they please. All of them.
So they all use forbidden magic?
The more powerful the mage, the higher he rises in the Senate. He makes the laws, he determines what is acceptable. Everyone who wishes to compete must do the same, or be crushed. Perhaps it wasn't always this way, but it is now.
The Magisters are the Sith.
The slave trade is still in operation in the Imperium.
It varies from one Archon to the next. One outlawed it many years ago. He was quickly assassinated. Tevinter would crumble without slaves. The Imperium's elite know no other way.
Seems like a slave rebellion would end that.
There are rebellions all the time, actually. Most of them end poorly. The Senate always unites when faced with sedition. One day, things will change. Then the Magisters will see just how fragile their hold is.
I heard that the Imperium has been at war with the Qunari for decades.
Ever since the Qunari landed on the island of Saharan, yes. 80 years ago? Perhaps more. The Archon demanded aid from the rest of Thedas. It didn't get him far.
They've been at war a long time.
The Qunari only ever wanted Saharan, which they have. The Imperium has made numerous attempts to retake the island, without real success. I believe the Qunari are saving their strength, building a massive fleet. When they wish true war, we will know.
Are the Qunari that strong?
They once fought all the lands of Thedas to a standstill. If they wanted to conquer the Imperium, they would. From what I saw on Saharan, they will not relent. They believe even more strongly than the Magisters that they are in the right.
Okay.
The blade is yours, if you want it.
You think I wish to carry a symbol of Imperial honor? You must be joking. Keep your sword. Sell it, melt it down. I want nothing to do with its filthy magic.
I needed to do that. You know I needed to do that. Hey, would you like the blade? An enchanted replica of the blade Archon Hessarian used to slay Andraste as she burned, an act of mercy that he said the Maker commanded. Of course, the Tevinter Imperium did not become part of the Chantry until well after its formation centuries later, so the first of these blades was created in the second year of the Glory Age as a gift from Archon Theron to his general, Lord Gallienus, for battles fought at the height of the Second Blight. Since then, many Archons have give similar gifts, and it is seen as a badge of honor within the Imperium, though more than one of these blades have ended up on the black market, either stolen or sold by the recipients when their family fell on hard times. Ironically, one of the 4 swords found impaled in the body of assassinated Queen Madrigal of Antiva in the 99th year of the Exalted Age, thus inspiring the Age of Steel, was a blade of mercy. It was a great sacrilege to the Chantry. Yeah. Thanks for that, Fenris. We have bumped up your rivalry to its peak by offering you a sword that you would hate. Excellent move. All right, we're now going to go to the Hanged Man for Varric, because he's got a couple of things to talk about. Hello.
Listen, Hawk. I don't know what came over me back there in Bartran's house. I'm glad you're watching my back.
Of course.
That's what I'm here for. That and doing all the fighting.
You know what I like about you, Hawk? Your humility. What are you having? Edwina, let's get a couple of drinks here.
Oh, nice. Okay, closure. There you go. He's just like, sorry about that.
Hawk? This is awkward.
You? At a loss for words? I should mark this down my calendar.
Enjoy this while it lasts. It might never happen again. Look, I just want to say, it has been an honor knowing you.
Are you about to die? Am I? Why so serious all of a sudden?
Don't panic. I just needed to get that off my chest. You know, it's 6 years today. 6 years since I found you dragging your tail out of Bartran's office. Here's to whatever comes next.
Cute. Okay. Just a couple of check-ins about an anniversary and him not being allowed to go crazy. There you go. Okay, if we look at where we're at, we've got the last straw, random scrolls to find, and returning the Qunari blades. I will return these Qunari blades. I'll just do that now. On my own. I believe that's load. Where is that? Because I can't remember on the map. Here we go. Use my memory. I think it's Hightown. Pretty sure it's Hightown. Will I spawn in the right place? Thank you, game.
Have you located any Qunari blades?
This is what I've found.
My task is complete. Your part in this will be noted. I must go.
Okay. Goddamn trash amount of money for the amount of work I put in there. What are you doing? Get away from my house! What are you doing there, mate? Back into the Hawk Estate. Damn it. Alright. Now, this is our writing desk.
Welcome home, Monsieur. Another message came while you were away. It's on your desk.
Could I have some salamanders, please?
Don't do it. That's where the boom comes from, I think. I'll miss this city when we go somehow. Even the rats.
Well, woof to you too. A ruff. Ruff.
Okay, the writing desk. Champion, you have proven yourself a friend to Kirkwall's mages, and it seems I must call upon you once again. Meredith has gone too far, and I will not let her madness remain unchecked. I ask that you come to the gallows at once. Perhaps together we can stop this before there is bloodshed. Okay, the last straw. Go to the gallows as soon as possible. According to First Enchanter Orsino, something dire requires the champion's assistance. Considering his warning, it might be prudent to finish up any urgent business in the city first. Okay. There you go.
With a funny accent.
Are we ready for the last straw? Because they've told us now. They've gone, hello. Oh, the Blade of Mercy is an actual two-handed weapon too. Cool. Let me chuck everything away. Get rid of that. Because we don't need any of that. Right. Perfect. Who am I taking with me? The last straw. Okay, so apparently she's gone too far. Well, if we're gonna go down swinging, I'm gonna have my pirate queen, my roguish king, and my problematic mage by my side. Let's pick those three. The last straw.
Champion, thank the Maker you've come.
What's happened?
First Enchanter Orsino got into a terrible argument with the Knight Commander. He stormed off to bring the matter before the Grand Cleric, but the Knight Commander gave chase. I fear there will be blood.
Wonderful. Take me to them.
Okay, so something's been unearthed.
I will have the tower searched, top to bottom.
You cannot do that. You have no right.
I have every right. You are harboring blood mages, and I intend to root them out before they infect this city.
Blood magic? Where do you not see blood magic? My people cannot sneeze without you accusing them of corruption.
Do not trifle with me, mage. My patience is at an end.
A wonder that I never saw it begin.
This needs to stop.
You came.
This does not involve you, champion.
I called him here. I think the people deserve to know just what you've done.
What I have done is protect the people of this city time and again. What I have done is protect you mages from your curse and your own stupidity. And I will not stop doing it. I will not lower our guard. I dare not.
Oh, damn it.
Is there any truth to what she's saying?
These are only her latest accusations, nothing more. And what if she does not find what she's looking for? How much further will she go to root out something that isn't there?
The champion knows better than anyone how deep the Circle's corruption goes. I must find the source.
Oh, I'm just waiting for it to be like revealed to me at this point, which wouldn't even surprise me. It's like Orsino's some sort of blood mage or something. Have you seen his staff? It's literally like the most evil looking thing I've ever seen. It better not be. Meanwhile, Meredith's got some weird looking skull evil thing on her weapon too. Everyone's weapons looks evil. Oh my god. Well, I don't know. This is the thing, we actually don't know. And then this is just, oh guys, I'm just gonna fence sit. Let me just sit on the fence some more.
Does the word crazy mean anything to you?
What other option do we have? Tell me, champion, that you have not seen with your own eyes what they can do, heard the lies of mages that seek power.
You can't use the actions of some to condemn them all.
You would cast us all as villains, but it is not so.
I know, and it breaks my heart to do it. But we must be vigilant. If you cannot tell me another way, do not brand me a tyrant.
This is getting us nowhere. Grand Cleric Othina will put a stop to this.
You will not bring her grace into this.
The Grand Cleric cannot help you.
Explain yourself, mage.
I will not stand by and watch you treat all mages like criminal, while those who would lead us bow to their Templar jailers.
How dare you speak to me?
The Circle has failed us, Orsino. Even you should be able to see that. The time has come to act. There can be no half measures.
Anders, what have you done?
There can be no turning back.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
Maker, have mercy.
There can be no peace.
What did you do?
Althena, no! Maker, no! She was your most faithful, your most beloved. Why didn't she listen to me? Blessed be the souls of the faithful that they ascend to your right hand.
Why? Why would you do such a thing?
I removed the chance of compromise, because there is no compromise.
The Grand Cleric has been slain by magic. The Chantry destroyed.
Oh my god.
I hereby invoke the right of annulment. Every mage in the Circle is to be executed, immediately.
The Circle didn't even do this. Champion, you can't let her. Help us stop this madness.
And I demand you stand with us. Even you must see that this outrage cannot be tolerated.
Why are we debating the right of annulment when the monster who did this is right here? I swear to you, I will kill him.
It can't be stopped now. You have to choose.
Oh, everyone's here, so it doesn't matter which people I brought to this group. This guys see Fenris in the background as well. Anders just nuked the Chantry and expects me to be like, oh, cool. That's awesome. That's definitely gonna help. Oh my god. Well. Oh, I'm so annoyed this episode. Like, every character is just being so stupid. Alright, well, Anders just went to the bottom of the list. Meryl is no longer at the bottom of the list because Anders did something even worse. He just nuked the Chantry. So that's what his plan was. Why did he change his clothes? Why did he need dark robes? I thought he went and like stole something or did something when he went in. I'm gonna go do something. It turns out he planted a goddamn ticking time bomb of mage properties. What was your plan there? He's just like, I've blown it up. He's just like forced everyone's hand in the worst way possible. That was the most idiotic thing that has been done in the game so far, and there has been many. Oh my god. Well, I don't condone that course of action. I hate the manipulation that he did as well. He's like, you have to do this if you trust me and care about mages.
Was that why you needed me to distract the Grand Cleric?
You were part of this?
If you knew what I was doing, you would have felt honor-bound to stop me. I couldn't take that chance. The Circle is an injustice. In many places beyond Kirkwall. The world needs to see.
Althena is not the Circle. She was a good woman, and you murdered her!
You fool! You've doomed us all!
We were already doomed. A quick death now or a slow one later. I'd rather die fighting.
God, this is so dumb. The funny part about BioWare being very dialogue heavy is anyone with a brain would have already severed Anders' head from his shoulders for what he's just admittedly done. The fact that he also like claims to do it so proudly, like he doesn't let it happen. He's just like, ding dong, I did it, let's go.
You're a murderer. The Grand Cleric, the mages, their blood is on your hands.
I know.
It doesn't matter. Even if I wished to, I could not stay my hand. The people will demand blood.
God damn it, Anders. I don't know what to do here. Stupid main character having to make the decisions because of my stupid ass companion. Well, if I'm not taking sides, I'll probably end up having to fight off both of them. And I go, what do we do? We go this far just to go, I will support the Templars? I don't support or condone Anders' actions here. This is so ridiculous. It's frustrated me immensely. But then I still have to go like, this idiot doesn't speak for all mages. This was his plan and his plan alone. And now all mages are going to suffer as a result. The rite of annulment will take place. Every single mage will be killed, including my sister. And if I support the Templars, it's all for nothing. Oh, I hate this guy that's on my team right now.
This won't be easy, but I'll defend you.
But what of Anders?
I knew I could count on you.
Hawk, if you do this, I don't know if I can follow.
And so you would defend these mages after all they have done? Throw yourself at a hopeless cause?
You sure about this? Even you might not win this fight.
I know we can do this. I believe in you, Hawk.
Ah, shit. What have you gotten yourself into this time, Isabella?
Think carefully, champion. Stand with them and you share their fate.
I can live with that.
Thank the Maker.
No, I won't fight to save these mages. Not for you, not for anyone.
I see what you are trying to do, and my place is with you.
You are a fool, champion. Kill them all! I will rouse the rest of the Order!
Go! Get to the gallows before it's too late!
Look at that fucker over there. Okay. Okay, so oh my god, my whole party, even Sebastian's fighting with me, and Fenris left. He's gone. Wow. Fenris is like, nah, I won't help you. And he just left. And fair enough, he stands by his ideals, but holy shit, he just left. And everyone else is with me. Can we kill Orsino? Sorry, Anders as well?
So it's come to this. I don't know if we can win this war, champion, but thank you.
Why is Anders sitting on a box now?
I will leave your friend for you to deal with. I must return to the gallows. Meet me there as soon as you can.
Anders just sitting on a box now. Well, buddy, look what you've done.
There's nothing you can say that I haven't already said to myself. I took a spirit into my soul and changed myself forever to achieve this. This is the justice all mages have awaited.
You mean vengeance? Oh, this is why Cassandra is interrogating Varric. Because this is the massive nuclear bomb that just went off in Kirkwall that will be worth having Seekers come to be like, what the hell happened here? This idiot is what happened. This is why there is still more. I thought that with the Qunari, I was like, oh, this seems like pretty like massive sort of situation of what's happening here, like war on Kirkwall, the Qunari. I'm not sure what could come after this. And it's this idiot. This guy.
Did that spirit tell you to do this?
No. When we merged, he ceased to be. We are one now. I can no more ignore the injustice of the Circle than he could.
There's no way that Anders gets to walk away from this.
I might have understood if you'd only told me.
You condone this? The brutal death of an innocent woman of faith, someone you knew, who trusted you.
I wanted to tell you, but what if you stopped me? Or worse, what if you wanted to help? I couldn't let you do that. The world needs to see this. Then we can all stop pretending the Circle is a solution. And if I pay for that with my life, then I pay. Perhaps then justice would at least be free.
Opinions.
If I'd been in that chantry today, would you be waffling? You know what must be done.
Bold plan. Well, I thought so. Belief is no excuse. Sincerity does not justify this.
He should come with us. Do what he can to put things right.
I think I'm sick of mages and Templars.
Yeah.
Whatever you do, just do it.
I'm on Varric's side.
You have to pay for what you've done.
I know. The sooner I die, the sooner my name lives on to inspire generations.
He wants to be a martyr in this. Oh god, okay. He's not going to go down without a fight. You're going to fight me. Does he actually he just wants to get stabbed in the back and die. Just like, ugh, I thought he was actually going to fight me. Jesus, that was so anticlimactic. Just put a knife in his back. Is Vengeance really going to stand for that? I really thought that Vengeance was going to come out and, like, fight me.
It will never be enough, but it's a start.
How invigorating.
We'd all best get to the gallows, and quick. It's going to be quite a show.
Yeah, there's no way that Anders gets out of that. Dude's a fucking idiot. Oh, he's gone. Fenris is out. He's left. He's left the party. And that's fair enough. That is absolutely fair enough. He's like, I can't stand with you to protect the mages. At least he didn't, like, side with the Templars. He just went, I'm out. Oh, my God, dude. Well, this is a lot to take in. Is it not? This is a lot to process. Anders nukes the Chantry and goes, my name's going to inspire everyone. It's time to rise up.
What did they ever do to deserve this?
You know what is even the worst part? Is like everything that's taken place.
There are worse things to get caught up in.
Everything that's taken place has nothing to do with what's just happened here. Like, tensions between Meredith and Orsino and all of the things that are going on with mages anyway, and Templars and everything that we've even been doing has nothing to do with what was happening here anyway, which is that Anders was always just going to blow up the Chantry as a big old rallying cry to have all mages rise up and fight against the injustice of the Templars. And I don't condone Anders' actions at all, which is why we've done what we've done, and he's gone. Because that was just ridiculous. But I also can't take the Templars' side and then engage in the rite of annulment, because there are so many innocents at play here, and the Templars are bloodthirsty. Like they are way too willing to. They were willing to do the rite of annulment even without this happening.
Stay where you are. There is no escape.
Leave me alone. I never asked for any of this.
The law is clear, mage. We cannot take the risk.
Keep away from me. I'm warning you.
Kill it! Kill it now!
Oh. What? Can mages just become abominations with no prior possession or anything? Like, can they just literally just go ding dong and like let a demon in? I thought that they had to kind of be under the influence for a while. Or am I misunderstanding that? Can we not see any innocent mages in this story at all? Or do they all have to be ones that end up getting like messed up? Can we not just see like a mage who genuinely doesn't turn into a demon? Besides my sister?
Get me out of this.
This is emotionally exhausting. I'm being put through like every single stage of grief in this episode. They are just everything just blows up in your face, and I'm like, I just had to kill my companion. Oh God, what the? Okay, is this what you wanted, Anders? Is this what you wanted? I wonder if you say that, like, you come, like, be like, hey, come with us, and then he would, I wonder what he would have to say about this, you know? Like, he'll be like, oh, I never wanted this to happen, I didn't want everyone to become abominations, damn. Maybe I made another stupid choice. Are we going to see any innocent mages here fighting against the Templars, or is it just Abomination Land?
I can do this in my sleep!
Surely this is not what Anders wanted, you know? Okay, finally, some mages that are not turning into abominations and just actually fighting against the Templars. Thank you. I needed that at the very least. I needed some goddamn mages to be okay. Varric getting so fucked up out of everybody else when he's like not even near the action. How you doing, team?
The champion will help us! It's the champion! The champion will help us! It's the champion!
Okay, very good dialogue, guys. Can't even talk to the circle mage. Oh, God.
Torn apart around us. They'll never get this cleaned up.
Yeah, look, we had a war with the Qunari, but, like, this is even worse.
The story end.
Which story, Daisy?
The big one. With us and Hawke. The mages. The Templars. Everything.
You want to know before it happens? You're not worried about spoiling the surprise?
I might not see it end.
You have to stick with us if you want to know how it turns out, Daisy.
Weirdly fourth wall breaking moment. It's not even the fourth wall because it's not for us, but it's for Varric and Cassandra telling the story of, oh yeah, and then Meryl asked me how the story ended, but I couldn't tell her yet. I'm very mentally drained this episode. I think I've been put through the ringer in terms of being tugged one way and the other. Especially like bringing up the valid, you know, position that, you know, the Templars may have in certain things and mages with the other, and like and then having to fight blood mages and then having to fight blood mages. Oh my god. Okay, oh my dear lord. Okay, that's tough. That's tough. God, this is rough without Anders. Cause he's my Healy. He's my Healy Wheely guy. Healy Wheely Mook resurrecting guy. Oh man, I'm stunned. Can't do anything. I'm just okay. I'm dead. Isabella's dead. Varric's dead. And Meryl's dead. Amazing. Whose side am I on again? Maybe I should get out of that. Everybody get out of the terrible looking circle. Oh, killing the blood mage kills the pride demon. Nice. Oh yeah, because if you get possessed and you kill the source, the demon dies. Wonderful. Okay. Just focus on... Yeah, always just focus on the mage. Okay, everyone's dying again. Oh, I'm dead. Right, okay. I made a mistake. I healed way too late. You got this. Everyone, you've got this. You're...
Lightheaded.
You're fine. Yep. I'll just take all these on. Go, Isabella. Cool duelist abilities. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go.
Who's next?
Alright, this is working.
I've got what you need right here. Feeling a bit lightheaded.
Okay. Goddamn, that was close. Well done, my rogues. You've done well.
I've got so many bruises now. They've got names and families.
Okay, everybody. This is what happens when we do not have a healer. And we stabbed him in the back. To be fair, he stabbed us in the back first with his little act of terrorism. God damn it, man. The Enigma of Kirkwall again. We went to the center of it all. F is dead and I am alone and injured. I must go back and put an end to it. The maddening thing is there is still no answer, but the Forgotten One, or demon, or whatever it is, must be destroyed. I fear one may already be unbound. I forswear my oaths. The Magister's law must be burned and the ashes scattered. No good can come of it, and Maker help us if someone does answer what we could not. Hidden Icurus marking assigned the Band of Three. God, there's so much for the Enigma of Kirkwall. No, I can't go through it. Oh! Alright. Being tunneled into one spot. Why was that blood mage praying at my statue? Eh? I'm really curious to see how this goes if you side with the Templars instead. Oh shit.
Quickly! Quickly!
Go on, do some cool shit, Orsino. Do something cool. Nah, that's pretty cool.
First Enchanter!
Champion! You've survived, thank the Maker! We must...
And here you are!
Let us speak, Meredith, before this battle destroys the city you claim to protect!
I will entertain a surrender. Nothing more. Speak if you have something to say.
Revoke the right of annulment, Meredith, before this goes too far. Imprison us if you must. Search the tower. I will even help you. But do not kill us all for an act we did not commit.
The Grand Cleric is dead, killed by a mage. The people will demand retribution, and I will give it to them.
Oh.
Your offer is commendable, Orsino, but it comes too late.
Oh, no. Fenris is with the Templars. Oh, shit. He didn't leave. He actually joined them. Oh, my God. What do you mean the offer comes too late? He was never involved. It's so terrible. Who's going to joke at a time like this?
We can still prevent this, before you both tear Kirkwall apart.
You heard her. She's wanted this all along.
You realize this is a cause you cannot hope to win.
Fenris. We know that there is never a world, no matter what, where Fenris will go and help the mages with his entire stance. This is wholly predictable, but don't fight me.
I suppose dying with you at my side is too much to ask?
Yes, it is.
I suppose I should have expected no less from you, champion. So be it. You will share the Circle's fate.
So what is it to be, Meredith? Do we fight here?
Go. Prepare your people. The rest of the Order is already crossing the harbor.
This isn't over.
Damn, Fenris. Okay, hey everyone. Fancy a absolute war between Templars and mages? God, this is great. It's going well, isn't it? This is awesome. So happy to be here.
I wonder what Grace would say if she saw this.
I don't know, probably something stupid.
With Carver, I never got the chance to say goodbye. I won't let that happen now. Brother, if we don't come back from this, never doubt that I love you. All these years, I've tried to understand what Andraste saw. Why she had to lock us up. But my powers come from the Maker. And I just cannot believe that is his will.
Being in the Circle must have been hard. Do you ever wish you'd come on the expedition?
If I had, who knows where I'd be now. I always thought it was hard growing up outside the Circle, always on the run. I never realized how free I was. Maybe it took being locked in the gallows to understand my place in this world. To see the need to free my fellow mages.
Of all we did, if you could change one thing, what would it be?
I'd have thrown Carver and his stupid ass so he wouldn't attack that ogre. He was always such a show-off. Everything else? The Maker is wiser than we can be in a lifetime. Who am I to question his plan?
Damn, so she would have saved Carver over changing even our mother's fate. So she wouldn't have wanted to change what happened to Mother.
I couldn't ask for a better sister.
May the Maker bless you and keep you, brother. I wish Mother had lived long enough to see this. I hope she's found peace.
Yeah, I wish Mother lived long enough to see us go to war in Kirkwall. So much fun. Who would have thought we'd end up here after running away from Lothering all those years ago?
Captain.
Not for much longer if this goes bad. What a mess. You really put loyalty to the test, you know. Donnic has kept the guard protecting civilians. Meredith will have no support from them. With luck, well, let's just say we need some luck.
It seems like it was very close to Aveline also not helping us as well.
Starting to doubt me?
Never. Almost never. Let's keep the damage to a minimum, shall we? I've walked away from too many wastelands for one lifetime.
Okay.
We'll show them, Hawke. We always do.
Alright, Bethany has nothing else to say.
Shouldn't you be halfway to Tevinter by now?
Maker's breath. Take off with a priceless relic once, and you never hear the end of it. Your life would have been easier if you had just cut me out of it. But you stood by me. You defied the Qunari, and fought their Arishok for me, even after I betrayed you.
If you'd gone with them, I wouldn't have been able to yell at you.
Oh. Well, I'm glad you wanted to yell at me so badly then. I know I don't exactly inspire confidence, but I swear, I'm going to come through for you this time. When you look for me, I'll be fighting at your side.
Nice.
I should concentrate on getting ready. Anything left to be said can wait till we're not on the brink of disaster.
I feel like I'm forgetting something. Or there's more to do, or... Does all this feel like a dream to you, too?
Feels like a goddamn massive mess in my brain of... I can't believe everything's exploded in my face in this way.
In a moment, I'll look down and see I have no pants on.
The champion of Kirkwall going to battle naked. Why can't I ever have that dream? Hawke, before we go,
Haven't I said you worry too much? We'll be fine. Come on.
Nervous, Hawke?
My mother didn't raise any stupid children. I know how dangerous this fight will be.
Well, that's comforting. It's the most dangerous thing we could ever do, but at least we know that. You know me, Hawke. I'm not one for long goodbyes. I'm not sure we should be doing this. Helping dangerous people run amok. But I'm with you.
We faced down worse things than this, Varric. What could possibly go wrong?
Oh, I hate it when you say that. What do you say we put an end to all this waiting around and go meet Destiny?
The only person that we know is confirmed to get out of this at the end is Varric, due to his interrogation. Anyone else here is actually on the chopping block, because I don't know who, if any of us, can possibly make it out of this bloodbath, but we'll see. I'm actually fully expecting there to be a situation where we could have, especially because you can oppose people, like Fenris has joined the other side. Anders is killed. Like, nobody here except Varric telling the story is safe, even myself.
It's hard to look at these apostates and not see Anders. Andraste says we're all children of the Maker, and deserve the freedom to walk by his side or throw ourselves to the void. Still, I can't imagine she would support this chaos.
My guy, the apostates were all outside with the demons?
I'm sorry about the Grand Cleric, but there's much more at stake.
She was a mother to me. To every brother and sister in the Chantry. He never took a moment to get to know her. But not every mage is Anders. We're here to help those who have suffered unduly at our hands. We must show that the Chantry cannot condone tyranny among its Templars. We'll worry about the mages after. To victory, my friend, by any means necessary.
I genuinely thought that, like, Sebastian was gonna either attack me for being semi-involved in the thing, or attack Anders for his action. I think everyone in that scene showed tremendous restraint by not attacking Anders immediately, and it just kind of felt weird that they didn't.
Are you prepared, champion? I believe the battle is almost upon us.
You don't believe there's a chance of winning this fight?
With you on our side? Perhaps. But even if we win, what then? More Templars would come, with even larger armies. We are apostates now. Our only hope lies in the circles elsewhere in Thedas. They could rise up with us against this injustice. I assure you, however, we will find sympathy nowhere else.
You don't believe there's a chance?
Oops. They could rise up with us against this injustice.
Let the games begin.
Very well. You will need to give orders to your companions, and I will do the same for my people.
Final battle time. Oh, I get my sister. Let's go. Yes. We'll take Bethany. I need a healer. Varric will be here. Oh man. Fenris is gone. We're gonna take 2 mages and a Varric.
I should be at your side, Hawke.
Aveline, charge in whenever you see an opening.
Very well.
Isabella, I want you to fight from stealth. Keep them confused.
Sounds like fun.
Sebastian, I need you somewhere with a good vantage. Cover us while we move in.
May the Maker favor us now.
So, this is it. Some of you are worried. Maybe I am too, but I'm not staying long enough to find out. What I know is that I don't like being cornered, and I can fight harder scared than they can angry. We're getting out, and I'm buying when we do.
Champion, it is beginning.
Break it down!
Here they come! Stop them!
I mean, it's pretty rough when the Templars literally are able to just press the off switch on Mage and their magic. They can shut them down pretty damn easily. This makes it a very difficult fight. Okay. Oh, here we are. They're at the doors. Oh, everyone's here. It's so cool that even if like you like have a main party, but everyone's still here. Oh man, I'm expecting one of these waves to contain Fenris. Yeah, at this point, I'm expecting there to be a Fenris in this one. We can win because I'm here.
Look at it all. Why don't they just drown us as infants? Why wait? Why give us the illusion of hope?
First Enchanter, we need to.
I refuse to keep running. I won't wait for her to kill me.
I hope you aren't giving up without taking a shot at Meredith.
I'm not giving up. I am giving in.
Oh no, don't.
Quentin's research was too evil, too dangerous, so I put it aside. But I see now there is no other way.
Oh, Quentin.
Expects blood magic? Then I will give it to her. Make her help us all.
Oh, you just proved her right, you idiot. You just proved her right. And fucking Quentin of all people. Oh no. Great. Necromancy. Thanks for using the magic of the guy that literally resurrected my mother. Oh good. Wonderful. This is great. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Okay, that is the literal definition of an abomination. What the fuck is going on? Great, well done, mate. Well done. What? Well, Templars, I hope you're witnessing what we're doing. We are taking out this. Oh man. I don't even know what to say anymore, dude. What the fuck? Oh my god! It's like one of those fucking things from, it's like that thing. I'm trying to remember what it's called. From, like the Deep Roads in Dragon Age Origins. In that DLC. Orsino, what the fuck, man?
I think that's enough of that.
Oh. Yes. Okay, can I, like... Orsino goes, I'm not giving up, I'm giving in. I'm gonna become the literal definition of an abomination, this gross-looking blob of a demon. And I'm not even gonna attack Meredith. I'm just gonna die here with the people who stood by me to protect me. This is like I think what is very interesting about this is we have witnessed a game where we have characters that make questionably dumb decisions over the course of the game here and there, and you go, oh man, that's pretty dumb. And then we are now seeing a culmination of everybody's stupidity coming to an explosive peak here. Every single character is that we are coming across is just making the worst possible choice for themselves. And I'm supposed to just be like, yeah, I feel lost because the side that I was protecting have now the side that I was standing for did that, and then the other side is wanting to massacre them as well. Okay, yeah, Orsino's just turned into whatever that is. He just vanished the whole time to become whatever the hell this thing is.
What do you think you're doing? Get back! May the creators have mercy on
And then if we stand with the Templars, like I guess this was still going to happen. He gave Meredith what she wanted. Like, resorting to blood magic instead of, like, committing. Oh, what the fuck? He gave Meredith what she was here for instead of, like, holding to his ideals. Only just proving the point that every mage pushed into a corner far enough will just resort to blood magic.
What do you think you're doing?
So crazy. Am I? Huh. Isabella's not here. Isabella's not here, is she? Huh. Isabella's gone. I'll be here fighting by your side until she's not. Great job, Orsino, you bastard. Oh my god.
No! How could he do that?
Well, exactly. Like, Staff of Violation. Orsino's signet ring. Well, now it's like... Now I have to walk out and be like, hey Meredith, by the way, Orsino turned to blood magic and I've opposed you, and then I had to oppose him, and now I'm just literally opposing everyone. I had to kill my friend, I had to kill Orsino, I've got to kill Meredith. I have to wipe out this place. No wonder Cassandra is interrogating Varric and being like, hey man, is this champion... Why this champion guy just killed everyone? I'm so curious to see how this game is going to is going to resolve itself, because it has absolutely exploded. Old friend. First enchanter Casimira was no blood mage. Hogwash, your story of her investing dark arts into the staff is just that, a fable. Casimira was, in fact, the first leader of Kirkwall's Circle of Magi. She was saddled with the great task of transforming a decrepit, crumbling prison into a proper home for mages, transferred to her from all over Thedas. Some of those mages were apostates, men and women one step away from being rendered tranquil, and it was her unfortunate task to keep order. How many battles did she fight in those early days? How much blood was spilled on these grounds? Casimira had to be a hard woman, but she did it to keep the Templars from declaring the right of annulment and killing us all. And your other rumor that she was arrested by the First Knight Commander? I'm telling you it isn't so. I've studied the records, and the truth of the matter is that Casimira was taken by a demon and slain before she could endanger the tower. The Templars admired her strength in holding the demon back long enough for them to act. It was a noble sacrifice, and Casimira's... Oh, sorry, I'm saying this wrong the whole time. Oh, no. It's just spelt wrong. Oh, God, this is a mess. Casimira. I just thought I was been reading it wrong this whole time. This game is just throwing me for a loop left, right, and center, even in the codex. Casimira's staff was kept by the first enchanters to commemorate this. It saddens me that people choose to dwell on its form rather than the lesson it signifies. So Orsino literally owns a staff called the Staff of Violation, previously owned by the first leader of Kirkwall's Circle of Magi, which has been an apostate-infested place from the get-go, so it's always been in a bad state. And then Orsino's like, yeah, guys, I'm using the Staff of Violation, but like, don't think about the fact that it looks evil. Think about the fact that it's a lesson here. And I would certainly never engage in blood magic and turn into an abomination. Not me, no sir.
We'd best get moving. We're not in the clear yet.
Isabella's gone. She's like, I promise I'll be fighting by your side.
Right behind you, Hawk.
It is unfortunate this place is necessary.
This place is so dismal.
Did Anders ever tell you what he wanted with the Chantry?
Make her protect us all.
My God. Well, Fenris didn't show up, which I guess is that's kind of nice. I was expecting for him to show up at this point because he seemed to jump on their side, but maybe he's just kind of like, I'm not going to go in there, you know. I'm going to hang back a little bit, you know. I'll don't involve me. That seems to be how it's gone. Oh man, this is such a mess, dude. Nah. God, this is such a mess. Alrighty, let's get that. And you, let's do that. And we'll give you that. Ah, great stuff, team. How are we doing? We doing great? Hope so. Let's continue. Let's go outside now and see what happens after what we've just had to do. Where's Isabella gone? She bailed. Promise that I'll be at your side, by the way. I mean, I guess she was for like a little bit. Alright, we're going up against Shades. We've got dead abominations everywhere. It's still going. What do we do now? We walk out to Meredith and be like, hey, haha, I know that I opposed you by standing with the mages, but in a funny turn of events, I've actually had to kind of kill them myself. Oh. The fuck, Sandal? Oh, of course. Of course. Of course, Sandal. I'd expect nothing less. Sandal once again finding himself in a position where he's surrounded and he's just like, nah, me, Pride Demon, bunch of other abominations, ain't no thing, no stress. Sandal has brought our storage here. And he has a store. Hello.
Enchantment?
What are you doing here, buddy? Alright, if we want some stuff that's not that great, I will grab all of this from you, though. Do that. Thank you. I don't really need my storage, but it's cool that it's there, because Bethany should still have her stuff from the DLC. Yeah, so she's still got her stuff, and she's got Bloodline, but Staff of Violation... Yeah. Okay. I love that we can't even talk to him and be like, hey, what did you do? Okay. So we're scripted to see him. Let's continue. I can't wait to see, like, how much worse this could possibly get. Because it definitely feels like this could get so much worse. I feel like I can't say just how much worse could it get, because I feel like it could. We've had the Chantry get nuked by Anders. Grand Cleric Elthina is dead as a result. Fenris has left the party. Isabella has left us. Orsino then gave in anyway and literally delved into blood magic this whole time, when the whole point was that we were protecting him and the mages from that not being a thing. So we could get Meredith to cancel the Rite of Annulment. But now Orsino only justifies it. Every character in this episode, like that we've come across, not outside of the party, like Grace and Thrask in that situation, and then Orsino and stuff, these ones that directly oppose Meredith and what she's doing, have only helped her further and further, and proved her right each time. We don't have the numbers to hold off against this because there's too much infighting and people killing each other, and then proving her right. The only reason that they're even alive or had a chance is because of me. I've slain many a Templar now as a result.
Look at them. Backed into a corner, they show their true colors. Why you're defending them, I'll never know. This is an old story that always ends the same way.
Oh no, okay. Nope, he's still here. Okay. Oh no, Fenris. I mean, yeah. Well, the thing is, I was defending them, but then also the first enchanter turned into a blob.
What's next? Templar uniform? Meredith makes you her favorite killer elf?
You've never been to the Imperium. There, the mages spit on us. They keep people like me as pets. You think I won't fight to stop that from happening here? Think again. You die or I die. Either way, the story's done.
Arabella!
How does that arrow feel inside of your head, Fenris? Oh, it was. I felt it coming, and here it is. I felt that it was here. Excuse me, Aveline, the city guard? Aveline?
I think that's
the city guard?
enough of that.
Why couldn't he have just gone? Why couldn't he have just left? I'm killing the city guard now. Aveline, do you have anything to say about this? I thought you said that this was not going to happen. Great, okay. Fenris is dead. Anders is dead. Awesome. I'm now also fighting the... Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm now also fighting the city guard.
this! Go now!
God, this really isn't my day. This really is not my day.
Someone's left a surprise here for us.
Oh, is that the... Well, that's the surprise? Okay. God damn it, man. Demon-infested Circle of Magi. I love my life. Oh my god.
Line them up for me. I'll take them down. Just fall already, Bloodshot. Enough!
This is going swimmingly. Just killing my friends left, right, and center. Shield of the Resolute was once worn by Knight Commander Reiner of Starkhaven. Reiner's father crafted this shield for him when Reiner was recruited to the Templar Order. It was plain and unadorned when it first left the anvil, a simple shield for a smith's son. Reiner proved himself on a mission to rescue several mages from a demon. Upon seeing the creature, the other Templars fell back in fear. Only Reiner held position, his father's shield in front of him. He killed the demon and saved both the mages and his fellow Templars. Reiner's heroism earned him respect. His superiors, his colleagues, and the mages of Starkhaven Circle saw him a fair and honorable Templar. He was Knight Commander by 35. Reiner's shield was modified over the years and enchanted at least twice. By the time Reiner passed the shield onto his successor, it no longer looked as it did when Reiner first strapped it to his arm. It had become a shield worthy of a Knight Commander.
You know, I might be able to give you a hand with that.
Dragonhide armor. Dragonhide Mantle of the Predator.
I love doing them.
Oh, okay. I feel very mentally spent after what we've had to do here. Dreamcatcher, Mark of the Fallen. Wow, blood magic. Oh, good. And I really wonder how this would have all gone down if we just sided with the Templars. Templar ceremonial cummerbund. When a Templar takes his vows and enters the service of Andraste, he is presented with a suit of ceremonial armor to be worn when in the presence of the Grand Cleric. Every piece of armor is covered in the iconography of Blessed Andraste. The cummerbund is wide, made of interlocking steel plates inlaid with gold, and adorned with 208 embossed stars along the edging, one for each day Andraste sung to the Maker to deliver her people. The center plate depicts, in bas relief, the burning sword of mercy, beside it as a shield representing the disciple Havard. On the other side is the ring split in half, which symbolizes Matherath. The buckle is formed like a sun, representing the Maker. On the steel interface of each plate, a line of the Chant of Light is written. The last is an interesting touch, concealed artistic flair, or an overt cheat sheet at mass. An excerpt from the Chantry. Okay. Cool. Got some stuff. Let's move on, shall we? Man, Fenris didn't even have like an ending like cutscene or anything. He's just gone. No final words.
And here we are, champion. At long last.
Yeah, everyone behind me is dead, so this has just gone so well.
I imagine you've wanted to be rid of me for some time.
I bear you no ill will. You've done this to yourself. You are no mage, but in supporting them, you've elected to share their fate.
Knight Commander, I thought we intended to arrest the champion.
You will do as I command, Cullen.
No. I defended you when Thrask started whispering you were mad, but this is too far.
I will not allow insubordination. We must stay true to our path.
Andraste's dimpled butt cheeks.
You recognize it, do you not? Your lyrium, taken from the deep roads. The dwarf charged a great deal for his prize.
Oh my god, dude. Oh, this is absolutely insane. So the idol from the Deep Roads expedition, which is evil, has been with Meredith this whole time. Almost certainly and exactly explaining her actions of insanity. Because she's been getting the whispers of evil this whole time. There's no side. There is no side that is the correct side. Both of them suck. We've got a crazy Knight Commander who's got whispers of evil with the idol. We've got Orsino, which is driven to the use of blood magic, totally going against everything that even was the point of him standing up to her in the first place. He just proved her right. Anders nuked the Chantry. There's no side to pick has a positive outcome. It results in you've sided with some sort of evil or stupidity.
The idol poisoned Bartrand's mind in the end.
He was weak, whereas I am not. All of you, I want him dead!
Enough! This is not what the Order stands for. Knight Commander, step down. I relieve you of your command.
You're dead.
My own Knight Captain falls prey to the influence of blood magic. You all have. You're all weak. Allowing the mages to control your minds, to turn you against me. But I don't need any of you. I will protect this city myself.
You'll have to go through me.
Damn.
Idiot boy. Just like all the others.
She's lost it, just like Bartrand.
Blessed are those who stand before the corrupt and the wicked, and do not falter!
Dude, she literally has... Oh, she's got glowing red eyes! She's standing there with the most evil-looking blade ever. It's like the equivalent of a lightsaber in Dragon Age that's all red. I'm so glad that it wasn't... She's not justified in the end, and that she's got some evil sort of death blade. And I'm glad that we're not fighting a whole bunch of other Templars and they actually came to realize her craziness, because it was all revealed. Alright, that's good.
Your servant begs you for the strength to defeat this evil.
Yo! Oh, dude, no wonder she had the crazy skull-looking hilt thing. Whoa! What? What? What is that? Templar mixed with, like, evil Deep Roads, potentially, like, dark spawny idol stuff, like ancient evil magic with Templar, like, vengeance. Oh my god. What a mixture. Ooh, they just brought the statues to life. What even is that? Gate Guardian. Oh my god, we've got Yu-Gi-Oh! Up in here. Oh look, Aveline's here. Oh look, Isabella's back. Nice. Isabella just popped out for a little bit. She had to go do something. Oh, we just stunned the Guardian. Get stunned. It'll not help you, Meredith. Alright, everyone's returned to my side. That's good. Everyone? No, where's Sebastian? Okay, we're missing companions periodically. So Isabella was out for a bit. Now Sebastian's gone off to probably go see if he can recover Grand Cleric. That's how I'm gonna, like, sort of explain away random people not being here. They're off, like, they quickly need to go do something. Isabella needed to go and pee. And Sebastian's gonna go and rescue Grand Cleric and see if she's still alive or something. I don't know. This is insane. Alright, next Gate Guardian, yep. What the fuck, dude? That is actually so badass. That's so cool. But what the fuck? Get disoriented and stunned, you stupid statue. You cannot withstand the attacks of all of us. I'm glad that Cullen and other Templars are like rallying against her now because they can see that she's been corrupted. But also, holy shit, dude. What is that? What the fuck is that? Oh, it's the, oh, that's so messed up. This is genuinely fucking awesome. This is so cool. Cancel. Get her before she kills me. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, dude, Meredith is insane. Oh my god. Dude, what? What the fuck are those noises that she's making? Is that a glitch? Oh my god. Oh, dude. Oh, no. Whoa! What the fuck? What the fuck? Dude. This is such a set piece. Oh my god. What the fuck? That's amazing. The way that this boss battle has been set up, we are fighting against Kirkwall itself. Oh my god. Dude. This is nuts. Oh, there's so many. Meredith, what are those noises that she's making? That doesn't sound right.
It's not enough that they make innocents suffer. No! We must also have insult added to injury.
Oh, Sebastian's back.
Give them freedom.
Who's that?
And they would use it.
What the fuck? Why is Zevran here? What? What is happening? What? Why is he just here?
No, it cannot be allowed. I will stop it. Do you hear me, champion? I will defeat you.
I'm permanently stunned. Okay. Wait.
Feel, champion.
Oh my god, Isabella!
I hold the life of one you love.
Oh my god, let her go!
I will not be defeated. Make her hate your humble servant.
Whoa! Whoa! Oh, that's so insane! This game is nuts! Holy crap. Why did Zevran make a random cameo, dude? Damn. Why does Zevran show up with no fanfare?
Spread quickly. The champion's name became a rallying cry, a reminder that the mighty Templars could be defied. He had defended the mages against a brutal injustice, and many lived to tell the tale. The circles rose up and set the world on fire. More Templars arrived at Kirkwall to restore order, but we were already long gone. We vanished into the hills, and circumstance eventually forced us all to leave the champion's side.
You still hear the stories, of course. With each telling they grow, even if, at the core, remains the truth. A new legend had been born. So that's it. That's the whole story.
Then Meredith provoked the Circle. She was to blame.
Or that damned idol was. Or Anders. Take your pick.
Even so, had the champion not been there...
It might never have even gone that far.
I see.
So how is hearing all this going to help? You've already lost all the circles. In fact, haven't the Templars rebelled as well? I thought you decided to abandon the Chantry to hunt the mages.
Not all of us desire war, Varric. Please, if you know where the champion is, you must tell me. He is a hero. A man that the mages would listen to. Someone who was there at the beginning. The champion could stop this madness before it's too late. He may be the only one who can.
Is that what this is all about? In that case, I wish I could help you.
Just tell me one thing, then. Is the champion dead?
Though, I doubt that.
Then you are free to go, Varric. May the Maker watch over you during the dark times ahead of us.
Same to you, Seeker. Same to you.
Whoa. Whoa.
So, did you... Gone. Just like the Warden.
Leliana, what are you doing here? Recognize that voice? The fuck?
That is no coincidence.
So, do we proceed with the original plan? Or keep looking?
It is in the Maker's hands now. We put our faith in him.
Leliana's a seeker. What? Dude, I gotta tell you, that ending was awesome. Oh, wow. Okay, that ending was sick. That was... I have a lot of thoughts. Oh my god, okay. Epic achievement unlocked. Whoa! Okay, just in case that this is copyrighted, we're gonna take that right down, because last time they had 30 seconds to Mars. I don't trust them anymore. I can hear the music, but we're turning it down. Okay, everybody, let's talk about Dragon Age 2. Oh, this is Florence and the Machine. So I had 30 seconds to Mars, and now we've got Florence and the Machine as the next end credits music. Okay, everybody, let's talk about Dragon Age 2. Where do I even start? It wraps up very, very quickly. The credits hit very, very quickly. I kind of wish that there was some sort of epilogue almost of talking with characters after things had been said and done. But it makes sense that it's ended in the way that it had because of the way that Varric is telling a story to Cassandra. Wow. Okay, so we were allowed to go. Everyone is alive in our party that was there at the end. I don't know why Zevran just randomly showed up at the end, dude. He didn't even say anything, and then he was gone. Like, that felt so weird. I'm like, just confused the hell out of me. Maybe that's what Isabella did. Isabella went off and got the help of a roguish friend. I guess that's going to be my explanation for that. Wow. This has been the most unexpected story, an unpredictable story as well. And you really have to commend this game for that. Is while I have been very vocally frustrated at character choices and decisions, that doesn't detract from how good a game actually is. Like, just because the characters are being stupid as hell, that's not a game fault. That is that is the story. That is the character and how they've been written. And like, being able to feel that genuine frustration towards this story is is a good thing. That's what I keep having to like say and remind people of, is like, this isn't me hating on anything when I'm getting frustrated or annoyed at characters. It's good because I'm invested. I'm attached to these characters. And when they make a stupid choice or a bad decision, you feel it because you are so involved in it. You know what I mean? You're not just like, I don't care what happens. I'm very invested in what's happening here. So when you see a path to having people be able to come together, you try your best, and then everyone's just sort of fighting each other and it's not working. And then you get to the end here and you realize it never was. It never was going to happen because Meredith that whole time was under the influence of that idol. That reveal is crazy. So what I really love about this game is how well it ties all of the different elements over the years, and it all makes sense at the end. And like the Deep Roads expedition has such significant implications. They're like, the Grey Wardens were trying to track down what's going on with the idol because we got further into the Deep Roads than anyone ever got with Nathaniel, like that little brief mention. We see that the idol is obviously evil and we don't know where it is, and then it comes back and in a massive way. We've got Anders being almost like the spark that lights this whole entire keg open by literally nuking the Chantry. I think I made the joke that he was gonna like blow it up in that episode that we went in. I was just like, and then Anders blows up the Chantry. It was a joke. I just assumed that he'd like stolen or taken something that he needed for something that we will find out later. Turns out he's just an arsonist. There's just so much to even like think about here. Orsino is inherently such disappointment at the end because he gives in and he admits to giving in instead of fighting with me against these people. Like, if only Orsino hung on for a little bit longer and then witnessed Meredith's corruption, he would have felt vindication. If only he waited. He'd waited so long and been against her for so long. I'm so disappointed in him for giving in at that point and turning them all against us. It's so frustrating in that sense. Fenris, I'm not frustrated with at all because it makes sense for his character. Like, he sticks to his guns, even with how things go. He stays with us. And then it gets to a point where he's like, there's no way that I can help you because I just won't, based on his experience and his character. And I think that's really good. I think that's a very good thing that they didn't have his character like flip-flop and go, oh, I just respect you so much, Hawke, so I'm going to stand with you. I'm almost glad that he stuck to his convictions, and we had to have a fight. As unfortunate as that is, I didn't want to have to do it. And he went out with a whimper in the same way that Anders goes out with a whimper as well. I thought that he would have probably fought to the death, or like justice would have like taken over. I never bought Anders and his whole, me and justice are one thing, because like if you were, you wouldn't get taken over by that voice and show genuine possession. Wow. This was a tremendous game. This was a great BioWare experience in the ways that a BioWare game always impresses me. Is I love the characters and I love their interactions. The dialogue is exceptional. The story was really, really good. I loved how it was just this personal, character-related story that grows and builds over the course of many years. We spend years with these characters. They have that development. You have this attachment to them and everything that's going on instead of it being something much of a larger scale. Something that I really think is important to nail down about this game in particular is we are in a current state of video games where we are getting open world, big map, massive expansion, go wherever you want, and it's so empty when we get stuff like that. Not all the time. There are some exceptions to that rule, but we get a lot of open world games that don't feel full. They don't feel alive. They feel empty. They feel soulless. They are filled with copy and paste things in these open places, and then there's a lot of empty, dead space. in those open world experiences. What I really like on the other side of the coin here is we have a game that is mainly focused in Kirkwall, and we do go out to other locations, which is really nice, but the ability for them to build and form a relationship with a particular location over the course of many years is a positive aspect of this game. And they don't shove in a million locations to go to and have it be a situation where, you know, it detracts from the story of somewhere else, like that sort of thing. I just think it's a great idea, and it makes a lot of sense with this story that it would all be in Kirkwall and the surrounding areas in the free marches, because otherwise we wouldn't have a attachment to the city. We wouldn't form these sort of relationships that we have, because we'd be like spread thin or doing other stuff. Whether it's the champion of Kirkwall, so we're here and we're doing that the whole time, and it makes a lot of sense. Nicholas Bolton as Hawk there in the cast, very, very good. Exceptional voice acting all the way through, really, all the way through. Brian Bloom as Varric, very cool. Robin Atkin Downes, there he is. They be paying Robin Atkin Downes overtime money for the amount of times I heard his voice. I really, really liked this game because I am a big fan of characters and characters that I can attach myself to and form relationships with. And because this was so character driven in that sense, I've enjoyed it the whole way through. It's just an exceptional ride. And I feel every single frustration for characters doing stupid things, like Meryl's obsession, Anders' obsession. Those were just the worst offenders of the bunch. And like I was talking about earlier in the episode, really some genuine moments where you are tested in terms of pro mage, pro Templar, or otherwise, because there's a lot of things happening to push you onto both sides, and then really you doubt yourself a lot, because I get to the end here and I'm like, hang on, the people that I'm defending are giving into blood magic, and all of this stuff is terrible. You're learning more truths about them through like the weapons that they wield and getting lore about that as well. And then you go out and you go and confront Meredith and you're like, well, fuck, I don't even know if I made the right choice. And then she goes out and pulls the corrupted idol weapon. And you're like, oh, okay, there was no good choice to be made here because both sides were kind of shit. So all the circles actually have risen up. So Anders' action has actually inspired other circles to take action against the Templars, which is a crazy point for us to end on right now, because where we're currently set in terms of Dragon Age Inquisition, nobody expects the Ferelden Inquisition. We've got this setup for Mage Rebellion, Templar Rebellion, everyone going crazy. The whole, like, Thedas is just going to be just on fire. The champion of Kirkwall is alive and out there somewhere, but gone in the same way that the Warden is. So it makes me wonder. There was a genuine moment where I was like, oh, we're alive and we're leaving. I'm like, maybe we'll be the champion of Kirkwall in the next game. But with the way that they've set it up, saying that the champion's gone, just like the Warden, I'm expecting another different playable character for Dragon Age Inquisition, which is exciting because that allows us to do something different. My mind is just a sea of thoughts at the moment. I'm trying my best to just ramble it all out unscripted, but this is a good game for sure. I enjoyed my time here, and I think that this is well worth my time. I loved playing this game. We got a nice, was it 24? Was it 24, 25 episodes? I think this is the 24th one. I would like to do another episode of me exploring siding with the Templars. and seeing how this plays out at the end. So I'm going to do another episode of us exploring an alternate outcome, which is siding with the Templars at this final last straw, and see what happens. So we'll definitely have more to talk to in that regard. I'm also curious to see if there's going to be anything once the credits have rolled as well. But essentially, Varric kind of wraps things up very smoothly, being like, okay, we all kind of went with him, but then due to certain circumstances, we all sort of went our own separate ways, which is interesting. So we don't actually know where all the characters are and what they've been doing. What we do know is Fenris is dead and Anders is dead. I would like to say that the champion of Kirkwall and Isabella are sailing the seas together, as they said that they would. So we're probably out in the ocean somewhere. Meryl, God, I don't even know. I don't even know what Meryl would do now. Sebastian, I have no idea. That's the thing, is like where these characters can go from here, I do not know. Especially with Bethany as well. We need to think about that, with like Bethany being in the circle, being a mage, is now openly out there as an apostate again, engaging in like mage rebellion. So I'm not sure if she'll show up again in that capacity. It's all up in the air whether we'll see these characters again. Thoughts about where this can go from here in Dragon Age Inquisition is it looks like it's going to have Leliana and Cassandra and the Seekers in some form performing. I guess that would tie into this whole Inquisition thing, is they're going to be trying to, I guess, see if they can resolve what's going on here, and it looks like they need or want the champion of Kirkwall to do so, because he was there at the beginning to see if he can maybe talk the mages down from what's going on. But no matter what, it at least seems what was going to happen is the mages and the Templars were always going to fight, and Anders was always going to do what he was going to do, which means that, you know, there was no way to prevent any of it because Anders lit the fuse that pushed everyone into war. And I guess it worked for him as well, because he was like, hopefully they are inspired, and the epilogue, or like Varric's closing statements, confirm that that is the case. The mages rose up. This is a lot to think about and a lot to sit on, and I'm very, very excited to jump into Dragon Age Inquisition. I think we're going to take like a break of like maybe one game in between, but I really I'm genuinely wanting to jump into Dragon Age Inquisition really, really soon, because I want to follow it up and continue and see what's going to be happening in the next game. Because I've really enjoyed my experience here. I've obviously read and taken my fair share of commentary being like talking about how much people hated this game or were disappointed with it or just can't even play it for a few hours. And I don't know, I just feel like maybe you need a little bit more patience and a little bit more of an open mind. But it's obviously not going to appeal to everyone, and I get that. Some people are after different things in their games, but I think this was an exceptional BioWare experience on a character and story level. The amount of lore that we got was amazing. There were just some scenes in here that I was like, this is some of the coolest shit I've ever seen in some of these scenes. Like that final fight with Meredith was amazing. Flemeth being there and the scenes related to Flemeth was really, really cool. We learned so much stuff in this game. This adds so much to Dragon Age as a whole, and I'm very glad that I played this game. Like it's crazy how many people told me, please skip this game. Go straight into Inquisition. Like, so many people asked me to skip this game. And that is an unbelievable request, considering the fact that this ties, with the way that this has ended, it specifically is going to have to tie right into the events of the third game. It would just be so strange to just be like, all right, guys, we're going to skip this game, and then we're going to be like, what the hell's going on? It's such a crazy statement to make of just skip it. It's not important. They say to the most important thing to happen since the Blight, because this has had tremendous rippling effects on the rest of Thedas as a result. with what's happened in Kirkwall. So arguably, very, very important game to play and witness the story of. And there you go, nothing at the end of the credits there, but we have been taken back to the main menu. And that, everybody, my dear friends, that brings Dragon Age 2 to an end. We have finished Dragon Age 2, and we will do one more episode where we check out the Templar side of things. We'll side with Meredith and see what happens. I'm assuming we're going to still have to take out everyone, but it'll be interesting to see how it plays out and if there are any other people that oppose us. And we can probably check out some other options with Anders as well, with how that plays out. So I'm very curious to see what will happen there. So one more episode of Dragon Age 2, where we'll check out an alternate outcome, but this was the ending. This was the story ending, and I hope you enjoyed this playthrough. I really genuinely do, because Dragon Age has instantly just become such a near and dear series to my heart. I said this during Dragon Age Origins, that as a massive Star Wars fan and a massive sci-fi fan, Dragon Age still is my favorite over Knights of the Old Republic and Mass Effect, and that is saying a lot, because I love Knights of the Old Republic. Those games are so much fun. I love Star Wars. It is my life. And I love Mass Effect. The sci-fi elements are always so cool, and I had such a great time with Mass Effect. But there's just something about Dragon Age that just lights this fire within me, that the world is so beautifully crafted. The world building and the lore is amazing. I would play a Dragon Age game anytime, all the time now, if it comes out, because what I really like about these Dragon Age games is new game, new protagonist. You are in the world of Thedas and you are experiencing the events that are taking place, instead of it revolving around like one person or one main character. It's just like so many different people, and then you meet people that you're familiar with from a previous title, and like they weave in and out of the story, and it's so well done, and I'm so excited to play Dragon Age Inquisition as a result. But I enjoyed this experience tremendously. This hasn't soured me on Dragon Age at all, like many seem to be, and I'm very happy about that. Dragon Age Origins, amazing game. Dragon Age 2, also amazing game, both in their own ways, and I'm super excited to continue. So I really do genuinely hope that you have enjoyed coming through this playthrough with me, because I have loved sharing it with you and getting really immersed and wrapped up in this beautiful world of Thedas. So I will see you again for a bonus episode, and then after a short break, I will see you in Dragon Age Inquisition. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you next time.